Hello and welcome. We did have a very busy session last session. We've done the both fields, and I'm sort of really tempted to I hate it when that comes on because I've come onto the game a little too early. Yeah, I was thinking, why don't we rip this field up? But I know I've got to lease the plough again, but it just seems silly. I was thinking of going for the trip, but then again, yeah, do we go for two? It's a little bit, it's 300 for now, because to be honest, the biggest thing we've really got to do now is we know what we've got to do. We know what we're working towards. We do. Baling contracts. Are there any the thing is, the fertilizer contracts, although, is it true? I suppose in a way it is. If we go like and hit an area and just go bang bang bang, and what I do is I time lapse. The beauty on this is we've actually got a slightly faster tractor than on my start from scratch that crawls around at 17 miles an hour. We've got the TPS as well. We could even like taz around the map at 90 miles an hour and stick the thing on the back. I've got used to hand attach. I'm keep thinking about hand attach. So yeah, I mean, we could sort of do this, but the grass, we could sort of bale. We could, for the future when we are going to go into we could stick the grass away, or we could the other thing I was thinking is, do we wrap these for baling contracts in advance? I know we wouldn't be able to do it for today's contracts. So yeah, silage bales and silage bales. The thing is with baling, as brilliant as it is, 87, 77, 67. Yeah, let me finish what I'm saying. I'm a terror for moving on to the next thing already. It's basically, it takes a long time. It does. I can earn 15 grand and I might earn 30,000. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. When you sell the silage, you can also wrap ours and sell that. All we've got to do is we've got to work towards. I don't have to rush this though. We could do both. We could send one of the tractors. Let's think about this. So we could borrow the equipment, and we can send the faster one with a front box on, with the full of fertilizer as well. So it'd probably get 3 or 4 contracts in. Where have I left it? Where have I left the fastest tractor? Yeah, over there. We could do that. It's not a bad idea, because this can only have. Yeah, and it has got fertilizer in it. That can only do. Now, see, we've got the wrong one. No, that one does fertilizer too, but it has. I believe it's got seeds in, although not a lot. Boy, did those seeds go well. Yeah, I'm amazed. That's a very nice little special seeder. Well impressed with it. Let's put it away. Yeah, carrots. I've not done those since FS9. Yeah, it was FS19. Had one of those adapted monster harvesters. That, yeah, it was like a potato harvester, but it was a 9-meter header. It was not an official giant one, shall we say? No, it was literally a 9-meter one. Yes. So yeah, this has got seeds in it. So we should really go for the other one, which is fertilizer. This one does seeds and fertilizer. The other one does fertilizer and lime. So we're going to grab that one, fill this with fertilizer, and we'll send this the fastest. Well, when I say fast, I know it's not really fast, but it's not slow either. And then we could borrow equipment. We could. Now then, there's some here. There's some a little tiny bit over there. Let's see if we can actually grab that first. Yeah, so we know what we're working towards, thanks to, and I didn't forget to, yeah, I didn't save it, so we're back down 68,802. That was just a mirage that we all believe that I bought a factory, when in fact I didn't. Oh, do you know, I did that exactly the same thing on the start from scratch. I've got to be honest, I'm enjoying both Let's Plays. They're both completely different, both got their own challenges. Start from scratch is a little bit more challenging, which you'd expect, really. So then, let's grab collections of these before they disappear. 10, so they're not 57, 67, 77, and 87. Let's see if they're 57. Are they roughly in the same? 77, 87 is close. 57 is... Where's 57? Is across the road. So actually, yeah, they're not a bad one. That is not a bad set. So 57, accept. 77, accept. And 87, accept. Right, so we will send this across the field ahead. This is going to have throwaway courses. Oh, you can only have 3 contracts. I'm sure I've got that contract, the normal limit. I haven't gone for anything. We'll just see. Yeah, I thought so. I have. I did used to have a farm one. I think it was. Blah, 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 blah. I did used to have an extended one where it had multiple. So what we want to be doing is just taking 2 contracts on. Right, we're going to be using the throwaway courseplay courses, and this is field 57, I believe it is indeed. So yes, we know what we're working towards. Let's do it. So 57, and I don't think somehow we're going to get. We may just get 2, but I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think so either. Right, so and first waypoint go. Now we will look whilst that one is doing that very first contract. We'll have a look at where the baling contracts are and where they go to. 78, it's got to be near 77. Got to be, hasn't it? Really, it makes sense. Yeah, so it's 78, and where does 78 go to? Now they all so far, I've only ever found them go to the animal dealers. Yeah. Field 12 is also Farmers Market. I've never had that one before. Farmers Market is... Where is Farmers Market? Spinnery, dairy, potato processing, grain. No, that was not going to be that. Carpentry, preserved food, animal dealer, bakery, supermarket, piano manufacturer. We seem to be running out of places to go. Okay. Farmers Market. Right, not very far away at all. So 12 goes to there. 78 goes to there. That's not bad. I like that. Got to be honest. I can't remember whose map it was. Oh, it was no, I'm not going to name names. But yeah, one of them was literally. Yeah, you got a. One last little bit, and then we can basically grab the 10 grand contract, and we'll send this one. We'll start this on. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep dropping. Alexa, stop. Yeah, I apologise for that. I went down early to actually do the job that was reminding me to do. So yeah, we'll send this down to the next job. We've got to take the contract. Not that look at that. It's not terrible for fertiliser, as you can see. That's only used 8%. But if that was, well, I don't know. Actually, that is really good. But then again, it's probably dependent on. Right, let's take the contract. Completed, collect, and baling. We want to borrow items. Oh. Yeah, net wrap. My bad, I remember. Right, so the next one is field 77 and 78. Oh no, so 77 and 87. So if we send this by worker to there, if we do it on that path. So I've got to be honest, I'm impressed. I mean, I've been on a lot of modded maps, and the one thing that always is a little bit strange with the modded maps is very hit and miss on the wandering around from place to place. Now, we don't need that at all, do we? We've actually got... Now, if we get the Schmetterling, we're going to use our own. Yeah, I'm not having... And I'm not... The Schmetterling was good. I've never used it. I've seen... I think it may have been Mr. CLP use it, actually. They're usually on contracts where you only get 4 or 6 bales, but we got like 12 bales on one of the contracts. And yeah, what is it with this? Seriously? What we could do though, yeah, I keep thinking hand attach. Yeah, I've not had, mind you, it's small, it's a small map. Is it about right? Probably, actually, thinking about it. What we ought to do is grab the windrow. I think we'll get sets of 2 and we'll stick follow me on. We may as well make the advantage of this, because we want to hit things hard and fast, and actually want to, yeah, get this. Ooh, why would you do that when you can take a 10 metre of your own? That is actually quite a good point. Now, we haven't got a header trailer, have we, for that? But we could stick its header on the thing, and actually, yeah, I like my thinking, actually. That really does 2 jobs for 1. I don't think I can lift this up on and stick it onto our trailer, which I'm not. Usually the 50 foot I use for this very reason. But to be honest, there's 2/3 of it on. I don't think I'll be able to lift it. I think I've got to literally do it. Ooh, maybe. Okay. Well, if the wheels would hang off, that's not a too bad thing. That's a point. If I like leave that on, it won't. Will it attach? Yeah, I've never done this with a vehicle attached. But then again, that doesn't mean that it. I mean, I know if you. Wow, amazing. I don't think that's too bad, actually. So we're going to. Well, if we're going to do it like that, then we really want that we could send an entire team. We could borrow the tractor from that contract that can do the baling, and our tractor, the Crystal, slow as it is, can still follow on behind. I never thought of that until I just sort of like thought, hang on a minute, haven't we got a super duper mower? We've also got a nice that's what I'm saying, I know we borrowed the equipment, but we probably didn't really need to. But the other thing I've got to say about FS22 and about recent things that Giants have done is the contract prices for leasing of the equipment is now not awful. I've got to be honest. You don't like think, oh, I can't. Oh, it's going to ruin the contract price now. You don't think that at all. Right, let's grab the. Yeah, let's set that going first. And I believe we're looking for 87. I think it's got to be 87. Yeah, it is. Now this is one. Let's just see if we can get this to work. Now you can, because of Coursplay's new improved way of doing things. Now point to the field, which you never used to be able to do. So I can click on field position, grab 87, open the generator, say 1 because it's never going to do 2. Do that. And then click close that and click on start job. Now this didn't work the other day. This used to work at the very beginning. We're gonna give, I can feel it's scudding. It's doing what I call scudding. That's when Courseplay is really struggling to find something. Oh, I think you'll find 87. If we look at you, Leia. You're just there. Oh no, she's figuring it out. Yeah, I did it the other day and it did not work. It wouldn't like. But again, this is a Giants map, and that is the difference, really. Yeah, you can sort of on a giant. Well, you can on any map. That's right. So we need to be grabbing the little tiny. Now that is the point. How are we going to? We're gonna have a bit of a. That's the point. Could you use your own wrapper? I'm not sure you can. I think I tried this once before and something went wrong. It's got to be the contract. It's got that special ability to. Oh, hang on a minute, Baylor. Yeah, we need to buy some net wrap. We do. I don't want to be getting to the. Yeah, this is the one thing I forgot on the start from scratch, because obviously if you were doing a contract, the net wrap would come with the baler. Yeah, as in like the farm would supply, and of course I got to the field and didn't have any net wrap in it, and I didn't have any money to put any net wrap in it, so I had to add the money, which, to be honest, I didn't find was... it breaks the immersion a little bit, but it would be true to life. There's no way, right? So we want... we are using a... I think it was a coon, that one. I'm sure it was. Yeah, we will put 3 points on. It doesn't cost you anything. Right, so, yes, it was. Well noticed, Mr. Smith. It was usually that or the Poitinger, mostly, so far. So if we leave this down here, we'll have to do this all of the time. Wow. That's amazing. So we've got that. We've got the wrapper. We stick these two on follow, but we do need to, while that's loading, let's grab our little tiny... Yeah, now this is a bit slow, and I can't really... I wanted to stick it on the... mind you, we could send him over already on his own steam now, before anything gets a little bit... Right, that's not a bad idea. Right, so then if we go follow, and we go to the bit of a slalom, I'm gonna, yeah, that, now I should know better than that. I'm making my worker have issues that they really shouldn't be having. And it's probably going to be getting confused now. Follow Zeta. Fantastic. Now if we stick the Voltra in front of the crystal, should really... we seem to be having a tussle already. Alright, follow. Yep, that's the one. Now we may have difficulties because there's too much equipment on there where it could actually cause issues, so we might get a bit of a tussle. The most important thing we really need though is of course the mower. Oh no, everybody's happy. So far. Now I know my way around this map because on the start from scratch we've been all over the place, whereas on this particular Let's Play we've done very, very little. Very, very little. The one we want is the mower, and that's the one I cannot see. Of course the mower's... Oh no, it's just being slow. It is coming. It's just about to come into view now. Let's let that actually catch up a little. Yeah, some equipment is better than others at actually sort of moving over the map. As in, like, yeah, some of them, wheel loaders are awful. They lurch around, as do harvesters. They're not very pretty either. But tractors, and yeah, they look like they're all pretty much... following now. We're going to catch up with the little... yeah. Now we need to move. While this lot are all gathering over here, we will get 77 underway. Fantastic. I love the headlands on these fields as well. Right, let's grab 87. Let's jump into that. And if we... open that screen again and click on create job, field position 77, open one, generate. Ooh, okay, alright, okay, well in that case I think this one really, it's a small field. I think we could set a standard worker without any kind of trouble really. So let's stop everybody's engines that's following. And still the mower is, yeah, being a little bit slow. Right, fantastic. Yeah, we've not been very far. There are golden apples on this. I know because I found many golden apples on the other Let's Play. They are only 5,000 a pop, so they're not game changing. Otherwise, I wouldn't have allowed it on the other one at all. I believe that one should have abandoned ship literally. So we'll start the engine, and you. Yeah, I think the field entrance is. Yeah, it's a strange. I've done this contract. You actually go where the grass field is, and then obviously there's like a line. Of course, you could really go over it. It's only like a mucky dike. It's not really deep or anything like that. So it's not really. But I mean, I know most people other than myself probably wouldn't do it. But I'm a bit of a terror for just doing it anyway. Oh, no, there's a point. Can we? I think no, it's a double. It's like 1.5 times. I think we'll do this. Right, let's let that go. Might actually do that. Right, we've got the other contract to grab quickly before we get engrossed. Oh, we didn't quite finish it. Oh well. Okay. Right, let's grab this and connect to that. I've never done that before on that. It's nice to know that is. Right, ooh. It's not wanting to let go for some reason. No, I might let it fall and then grab it then. Why did I get an Agco swather? Was there a reason? Or was, oh, no, it probably was that brand, wasn't it? Right, so then we want to be set in field 78. Oh, brilliant. We can absolutely collect that one. And we need to set this one going. Create job. Open generator, I think 2 we might get away with. Just, oh actually it's bigger than you think. And first, and we don't want any of that. The beautiful thing about that is there's no real, you don't need to switch the swather on, it just works, which I really do like. I mean that's brilliant. 2 jobs in one, and that's what I say. Actually, the setup we've got is really good for doing these contracts. I didn't really need to borrow at all. I could have actually used our own. I didn't think about that until it was too late. Right, so it's corners, I think. I don't think there's much more than the corners. I think that's all that it's missed. Yeah, well, that's 99. 99 still. Or it did, it's missed quite a patch at the top end. Let's quickly grab this. We do really need to build up heavily. I thought we'd just taken the con. As in, did we buy something? Why are we? Because we're 68. Yeah, these aren't massive. They're not really big. Right, smash it. So we now can collect that one, and fertilizer 31, 39. We can only take 2 more. 27 and 31. I would imagine they're close to each other. 27 is 28 is up there. 27, 31 are not too far off. Let's grab those ones. 27, accept. 31, accept. Let's send it up to 31. Let's send you up to 31. Yeah. Go. And we will. Fantastic. Or our lot might be in the way a little. Right, so we next want the baler. which one of you? So let's jump into that one. It's of course it won't show up an hour. Now then, will that? Can she figure it out? No, is the answer to that question. We're just going to show how closely they're following the roads. Oh, which means they're going to bump into our other little thing. Right, I'm going to go into a time lapse because there's a lot of work to do. The Balin one is obviously the biggest one. Hopefully I'm going to have time to do the other one as well, which is having, again, it just goes to show the difference between teamwork and, yeah, when you've just got one tractor that you've got to do everything just yourself. Right, I'm going to say my words though. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. that was a bit disconcerting, really. Right, let's go and get the little, let's go and get out. It's not that far away, really. As the crow flies, it's not, I've been over here before. I think actually Field 12 was the contract that I actually did. So, yeah, we're no stranger to this. It is a field, it is. Yeah, you can sneak through, if you look closely, the water actually ends. There's a couple of spots it does where you can sneak across. Having sneaked across here earlier, oh, that was fun. Actually, yeah, this is the very spot that I sneaked across earlier. Yeah, we did. It was Field 12 that I actually did with the on the start from scratch. We didn't do the bigger field though. Yeah, this for the little. Yeah, I mean we've got a little tiny Zeta. We did have, actually I think we had the same Valtra as on the original contract. Right, so if we could stick everything on here bar the swather, I'll get that off camera. What's really important is, you can carry this. This is, I've got to be honest, it might seem a little bit, but this is actually heavier than the little Zeta. That's a 3.4 ton. This is 5.4 tons without the weight, so it's made very, very heavily. So it can do this, and that isn't, that's not unbelievable, although it may appear to be. Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll get this and that on, and we'll go and grab that bale and we'll stick that in. Will it? Yeah, no, we'll still sell it because it's still my bale. Stick that on. Ooh, it does take up a lot of room. Yeah, I thought, oh no, it's gone wrong. I thought, well, that's unusual on a Giants map. Seriously, I can't imagine it going wrong on that. And it hadn't. It was very disconcerting, actually. Yeah, because the grade's not. that was a little bit unfair, I thought, really. Sure, yeah, this is not a massive with the weight on. That's why I took it off earlier. Yeah, it hits the ground. I thought that was not a bad thing. It's just that when you drop it on the floor, it always seems to want to drop. Like, yeah, I suppose though I'm probably not the most. I think I've got to be a little bit more gentle, really. Now that will seem to be better with going weight first, which I suppose perhaps it would really. Yeah, he's a little bit far forward. If you imagine what's really happening there. Yeah, that's not reading the weight, although the game is reading the weight being there, but it's not reading the weight on the total 5.6 tons, which is quite amazing. Brilliant, okay. Yes, I think we'll drop the header off. We'll come and get that. I think we will follow this little lot, really. It might be the easiest. No, I think we'll do what we did with the others. We'll just send it back home. They do seem to work better. The header for these is a little bit strange. I might see if it plays ball with a normal header, the universal header. Not sure if it will. The actual swather header I found a bit strange. I had it on Riverside. It was a little, but it may have been. It wasn't wrong. It just was a little bit strange. Yeah, not the sort of norm. It doesn't mean to say it's. Yeah, I'm not having a go. It's just different to what I expected. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes it sounds like you're having a right go, and BC Beulah is it's an amazing mod. That is really. But so's the swath. It's a little bit heavy. Right, let's go back the way we came. Ooh, wow. Wow. Wow, that is a little bit. I didn't expect that. perhaps I took it a little bit too fast, which is my usual trick. Yeah, I didn't want it to be all time lapse. I thought, come on, yeah, there is a proper land bridge here, but obviously it's a little bit harder to see than. But yeah, it is. I came through here earlier. Right, now you can get through here. There is a proper path here as well. That is the farmers market straight ahead, so really there was quite a quick way. Again, there are some nice little sneaky paths through. It's just finding them. There's a lot of little paths on this. Really, I've never seen so many different ways. Yeah, on the start from scratch, I must have tried about 7 or 8 different ways to try and show you more of the map. Then yeah. Right, so if we. I didn't expect to do quite so well in one episode. Yeah, I know we were trying to trying to work towards 135,000. I didn't know that was actually working towards 135,000 almost in one session. Yeah, that was quite amazing, really. Now then, now if we're careful, we should be able to grab that again in a minute. And just stick that in there and sell it. I think these are usually about roundish. There's 3 ton of those, so we'll see. We shall see. Yeah. We found one apple. I know where there are quite a lot, but I'm only going to go for those that were actually passive. The one that I got, though, I've got to be honest, now that one I didn't know. Yeah, it wasn't nearly around. I thought it was. Yeah, the one that we actually found on this is the one that I haven't found on the start from scratch. I found quite a few on that one. Right, so if we curl that in and put that in, I think we're going to say our goodbyes. I'm going to make this little lot back to the farm, though. But that is a cracking session. 113,000 in one. Ooh. Yeah, let's get on first. Concentrate. You didn't. Yeah, I was going to say you've. Right, should. Let's let it. Yeah, I'm going to say my goodbyes. I'm going to get this off camera, take it back to the and then I'm going to grab the. Right, switch those off as well. Interactive zone markers. I will go back and get that header one way or another. Wink, wink. You know what I mean. Right, what am I doing? I'm confused. Oh, that's the interactive zone markers. Confused myself now. Right, smashing. Yeah, so that I'll have to remember that. So yeah, that is a bit confusing that you've got that, which is truthfully like a sell point. So you would really expect the sell point to yeah, and now taking the header on this was a little bit of fun. Yeah, it did get stuck at one point and I couldn't turn. I thought that it wasn't like this early, and then it just flipped back and I could actually carry it again. So I'm losing all traction. Why? It's a bit high actually. Weird. Seen that before. It does that. It literally is like the game loses all traction and you can't actually do anything. And if you let go, hang on a minute, is that? Oh, I think it is. I can't pretend I didn't see that. Yeah, I did. It's the fact that they're gold. I mean, obviously there's always yellow flowers and things like that, but they do sort of stand out a little bit, which is quite nice. Wow, fantastic! That is amazing. I've got to be honest, it does, I mean there's lots of broken buildings and things like that, but it is really, I've got to be honest, I truly do stick with what I said earlier. I think this is one of the best maps I've ever seen Giants make. So believable, it's got a real nice feel to it. I personally think, just my personal opinion, I know not a lot of people I know have ever been, I've played quite a few of the Polish maps. Wozniacki, one beginning with O as well. I always forget that one. It was a fantastic map. I did a mini sort of session on that one. Wozniacki, I did an FS19 and I had to cut it short when we came to FS22, so I always said that I would literally do it again. Right, let's take this across the road. Yeah, we could wrap hours as well, actually. It's not a bad idea, but we will do that on camera, not off. Yeah, it's not liking that. Yeah, we'll undo that. Right, all that remains to be said then is 118,165. Cracking. No, did I? I think I did. I'm sure we fed the chickens. Yeah, that we definitely did. That was full, and then obviously now then I'm not. Yeah, the one thing that I'm a little confused about is what growth stage this is at. That to me looks like full growth stage, because we did go all the way through. It should be truly full growth stage. So I think next session we'll grab these bales or stick them in the silage maker and then recut them again. And yeah, do that. I think I'm going to try to make a course this time rather than do it like manually. I suppose I could do the follow me trick that we did earlier, cut it with the swather and then make the mascar follow me with one of the workers. It does work well, so yeah, we could do that. I love the fact that we can swath with that with the swather. Obviously it's called a swather, but yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, that is the end of another session. 118,165. We're not far off. Obviously there's other things that we're going to be buying as well, so it's never as simple as just, yeah, they're still the same things. Yeah, and you can't just buy the thing. But I am trying to stick quite closely. I was very, very interested in seeing the actual the red beets and also I would have liked a third field. So if we can afford, and we see that someone else has put parsnips down, what colour are parsnips? Are they parsnips? The sort of beigey colour that I don't know. I can't. Oh, field 32. That's parsnips. And field 46. Typically they're big, as is 87. So yeah, 32 isn't that far away, but it's an expensive one because it's a lot of grass as well. So it's not, when you say that, it's not that expensive. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that if I'm honest. And obviously we could cut the grass and make silage. And actually, in fact, do you know something? I've just talked myself into that. We're going to buy that, and I tell you why. Because with half of the grass, now we're going to have to scan it. We've got a scanner. We'll scan it next session. We're going to cut the grass around that and cut our grass, and we're going to bale ours for silage. We're going to sell the silage. I know we haven't got a BGA, but we can sell them at the farmers market. We know we're getting nearly £1,000 for one of these at present. So if we make 30 bales, it's roughly 30 grand. So we're going to actually make almost back off the bales what we've just spent on the field. We could also next session look for any other fertilizer contracts that are just appearing as I'm pressing them. So I think we're going to go 84, accept, and another one close by, 72 and 63, wherever you are. Right, so they're three. Next, just to chip away at things, because the fertilizing contracts are easier to set a worker going with, so we'll get those done next time as well, which is brilliant. Let's just make sure. I bet they're not all together. The chances of that is like 2, a flash in, and of course the third one is right the way down there. Never mind. Yeah, it's not difficult to send the workers to. Yeah, 72 and 84 aren't too far away. We'll get those done. So we're the proud owners of. So we can make the 3 super now, the triple soup, which is only marginally more. And then so we still got to earn 135,000. But I think I'm right, and it might be more than I'm thinking. The grass that we've got there. So we've got till August, I believe. Yeah, I know there's rain coming in a bit as well. So we've got May, June, July. August is when all of those are ready. That is going to be a monster session, or sessions, to actually get those out the ground though, because obviously it's a little 1.2 metre. Let's have a quick look as well, because I'm really intrigued to see, is there a bigger one, and also is it one that we could do if we, like if you could do that. Now then, so vegetable technology. Yeah, there is create ridges into which you can plant your vegetables afterwards. Ooh, look, this tool is used to create ridges which you can plant your vegetables afterwards. Oh, so are they special ploughs then? Because we did it without. I did miss a trick with that, didn't I? I realised afterwards that, well, why didn't you buy that other cheap one, you Wally? And you could have done a 6 metre, 2 3s. But, you know, so that's a 6 metre, and it's only 70 horsepower. He's obviously quite a lot dearer. I mean, as in like 4 times the cost. So actually what I was suggesting wasn't a bad thing. It's still not a bad thing, really. I've always said teamwork is the way to go. You could buy 2 mini airs for 25 grand rather than one that's only 6 metre anyway. And yeah, really, I think that's probably the best way. I did notice in these that only, yeah, that's 0.8. There was only one that was different. It's this one. No, it's not. It's this one. 170 horsepower, 1.5 metre, so that's double. This dearer one was at 0.8 again. I didn't get why did they go down to the small one again. Let's have a look at that. How much would that be to lease? It would be nice to actually be able to do 7,548. Are we going to earn that? We could do a couple of contracts, a couple of leasing of it, but then would you do that? Yeah, that's true. If it came up in the sales, perhaps. I think it's more a matter of just cracking on really with it and doing that. How much for one of them, the little ones? Why not buy a second one of those and, like as I said, really go for teamwork? How much is the smallest one? It's 39. I don't get what the difference is. Yeah, there's no difference in speed. They're both 0.8 meters. One says P3CL profit, the other says P3K profit. I have no idea what that means because I don't think they've got storage. No, they're just belts. So I don't know whether it goes into a... We shall have to have a play around with it, I would say. But if another one came up in the sales, that wouldn't really be a terrible thing. One is not going to appear just like that. Yeah, so we've got those 3 contracts. Next time we're going to get those done, and yeah, I think we'll cut our grass, and we'll cut our grass on the other field. I'll have to make a manual courseplay where I literally do the... Well, you can do... let me show you for those who are interested, and then I really am going. Yeah, if you go to... No, you have to do it like this, actually. Oh, do you have to be at the edge of the field? Maybe. My courseplay menu's not. Do you have to be in the vehicle? Maybe. You do. But that's not really what I'm after. Yeah, if you press this button and go into the courseplay, you can then draw a custom field. Best to go in at an angle like this. I might do that as 2 fields. Right, I'll show you. So if I go from there to there, and there to there, there to there, and there to there, finishing at there to there. Yep, that'll do nicely. And then if we do a second one, now there may be trees. That's the one thing you can't really tell for a fact, so we might be doing a bit of tree devouring. I don't mean literally devouring, I mean, you know. Yes, please. We will do one here, but all of this lot are in the way at the minute. So, yeah, simple as that. And we can cut CP1, CP2, and also the one that is going to be here. No, I always forget you can't see that mouse. Yeah, this our original grass field. Of course, there are some trees again, so I've got to be careful and draw around the trees. But yes, we've got 3 grass fields really. Yeah, there is a bit of grass. No, it's not. It's really concrete, actually, this bit here where the silo... no, I think it is grass. beyond it. There's a little tiny bit there is. But yeah, I'm really not worried about that. It really is a tiny weeny bit. Yeah, this bit here. Yeah, if we want to manually cut it, we can do. Of course, I suppose every little bit helps, truthfully. But yeah, that is the end of another session. We're doing very well, I think. I know we've just stepped back in a way, you could say, but in another way, we haven't. We will scan that field next time. Yeah, obviously the grass bits aren't going to actually do. It is meadow grass, and you know, it is true. I don't really mind meadow grass anymore. It was Bally Springs that did that, because that was. I was going to rip the fields up, and I thought, well, why not? It's not just because you know you'd get like 10 more bales if you fertilised it. So what does that matter? Why does it matter that I'm going to get 10 more? If you know you're going to get 15 bales off this, and there's no effort in fertilising at all, you're saving an awful lot of work, and you know you're going to get 10 bales less. It's still grass. A lot of not many people do grass and fertilising. In Britain they just cut it and then, well, I can't say it for all, but the ones I've seen, I've never seen anybody flick over with the fertiliser spreader afterwards. So I don't mean they don't though. Yeah, I mean, don't go on what I say. No, please don't. Right, anyway, yeah, all that remains to be said for this session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.